be me, 8 years old, happily married to my wonderful wife. Let's call her Amy Chu. We've been together for 8 years. Married for 5. Life is good. We have a nice little house in the suburbs. 2 cats and a shared love for bad horror movies. Amy works in marketing. I'm a software dev. We're a team, you know. We communicate. We compromise. We love each other, so I thought the beginning of the end starts subtly, as these things always do. Amy gets a new job at a trendy downtown firm. More money, more prestige. I'm genuinely happy for her. She starts making new friends. The girls, as she calls them, making new friends. Yeah, at first, it's just after-work drinks on a Friday, no big deal. I'm not the jealous type. I encourage her to have a social life outside of me. Healthy, right? The first red flag, so small, I barely notice it. Ajami comes home one night, a little more than tipsy. She's laughing about something. One of her new friends, Jessica, says I need to live a little and stop being so domesticated. I chuckle. Well, you do make a mean lasagna. That's pretty domestic. Yush doesn't laugh back. It just gives me a weird look and goes to bed. Weeks later, it's our anniversary. I've booked a table at our favorite restaurant, the one where we had our first date. I come home from work, flowers in hand, ready for a romantic evening. Amy is on the couch on her phone, a half-empty bottle of wine on the coffee table. Hey, happy anniversary. She looks up, her eyes a little glazed over. Oh, shit, that's tonight? Ami's smile falters a bit. Yeah, our reservation is in an hour. I can't. The girls are having a wine and night at Jessica's. I'm a little stunned, but it's our anniversary. I know. I'm so sorry. Jess just had a really bad breakup and she needs us. I try to be understanding. I really do. Okay. Well, can we at least have a quick dinner together first? I can't. I promised I'd be there by 7 as she gives me a quick peck on the cheek, grabs her purse, and leaves. I'm left standing in the living room holding a bouquet of roses, feeling like a complete idiot. This becomes a pattern now. U.S. time is constantly being interrupted or canceled for the girls and movie. Nights are replaced with girls' night out. Weekend trips are replaced with spa getaways with the girls. Try to talk to her about it. Amy, I feel like we're drifting apart. Don't be so dramatic. I'm just finally having a social life. But what about our social life together? We live together. Isn't that enough? The girls start coming over to our house, Jessica, Tiffany, and Chloe. They're like a coven of vapid, materialistic harpies. All they talk about is designer bags, celebrity gossip, and which guy at the gym has the best abs. They treat me like I'm a piece of furniture. I'll be sitting on my own couch, in my own house, and they'll be talking over me, not even acknowledging my existence. One time, I tried to join the conversation. So, what do you guys do for a living? Jessica looks at me with a condescending smile. No, you wouldn't understand. It's girl bosses stuff. I want to tell her I have a master's degree in computer science, but I just bite my tongue. Amy starts changing. She used to be so down-to-earth and sweet. Now she's obsessed with her appearance. Her social media presence. Our conversations are no longer about our hopes and dreams, but about which filter makes her look skinnier. She starts spending money we don't have on clothes and accessories. Try to bring up our budget, but she just accuses me of being controlling budget. The breaking point comes on my birthday. I've always been a low-key guy. I don't like big parties. All I want is a quiet dinner with my wife and maybe a slice of my favorite cake. I come home from work and the house is dark. Flick on the lights and surprise, surprise. The living room is filled with people I don't know. Lammy's girlfriends and a bunch of their random acquaintances, others loud music, a makeshift bar, and people are smoking in my house. Dammy comes up to me, a little too drunk, and gives me a sloppy kiss. A happy birthday, honey. I threw you a party. My eye is twitching. Yammy. You know I hate surprises. Oh, don't be a party pooper. Jessica said it would be fun. Oh, of course. Jessica said it would be fun. I spend the entire night hiding in my home office, listening to the cacophony of my wife's new life. Around 2 a.m., the music finally dies down. I hear raised voices from the living room. It's Amy and Jessica. Chi, can't believe you invited your ex-boyfriend. Amy slurs her, "Oh, come on, he's hot, and you need to trade up anyway." Jessica replies, not even trying to be quiet. "What's that supposed to mean?" "Look, Amy, you're a 10, and your husband is a 6 on a good day. You could do so much better." All my blood runs cold. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Amy doesn't defend me. She just giggles and says, "Don't say that so loud. He might hear you. I sleep on the couch that night. The next morning, I confront her. I heard what Jessica said. Jamie has the audacity to look guilty for a second, before her expression hardens. So, what? It's just her opinion. It's your friend, talking shit about your husband, in your house, and you didn't say a word. You're overreacting. Am I? Am I overreacting that you've become a completely different person? That you've prioritized these shallow, awful people over our marriage? We have a huge fight, the biggest we've ever had. She ends up crying and saying she's sorry, that she'll try to be better like a fool. I believe her. For a few weeks, things are almost back to normal. Shamey spends more time at home. We start having date nights again. I start to think that maybe we can get through this season. She tells me she's going on a business trip for a week something. About a conference in Miami. I'm a little suspicious, but I want to trust her. I help her pack, drive her to the airport, kiss her goodbye. "I love you," I say. "Well, I love you too," she says. But she's looking at her phone. The next few days are quiet. A little lonely, but peaceful. On the third day, I'm scrolling through Instagram to see a post from one of Amy's girlfriends. It's a picture of them on a yacht in Miami. Amy is in the center, wearing a bikini with her arms around some guy I've never seen before. They're all laughing, holding champagne glasses. The caption reads, "Living our best single lives in Miami. Single lives, me world comes crashing down." I call. I text her, "We need to talk," no response. So I spend the rest of the day in a daze. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I just keep staring at that picture. The woman I married, the woman I loved, is a stranger to me. When she finally comes home, she doesn't even have the decency to look remorseful. She walks in, all tanned and glowing, and says, "Hey, I'm back." I'm sitting on the couch, surrounded by all the pictures of us I've taken down from the walls. Who was he? Amy? She doesn't even pretend to be confused. His name is Chad. He's a personal trainer. Where are you sleeping with him? She has the nerve to get defensive. "We're on a break." You are not on a break. You told me you were on a business trip. Well, I needed some space from our marriage. From me? Tears are streaming down my face, but she just looks at me with cold indifference. "I'm not happy, okay? I haven't been happy for a long time. And you didn't think to tell me? To work on it with me? What's the point? We're just too different now." "Oh no, you're different. Those friends of yours have poisoned you. Don't you dare blame them. They've been more supportive of me than you ever have." That's when I know it's over. The woman I love is gone, replaced by this hollow shell of a person. I tell her to get out as she's shocked, as if she expected me to just roll over and accept this shit. What? Where am I supposed to go? "Don't care. Go stay with Jessica, or Chad, or whoever the hell you want." She packs a bag, and as she's walking out the door, she turns to me. "You'll regret this, Eno," I say, my voice shaking with a mixture of anger and grief. "I regret the last year of my life. Thy divorce is messy and expensive. Ash tries to take me for everything I have, but the prenup I insisted on saves me. I get the house. She gets a mountain of credit card debt. I spend the next few months in a deep depression. So I lose weight. I don't see my friends. I barely leave the house. I'm haunted by the ghost of the woman I used to love. One day I'm at the grocery store, buying a sad single-serving frozen pizza. See a familiar face in the checkout line. It's Amy. She looks different. Her designer clothes are gone, replaced by a stained sweatshirt and yoga pants. Her hair is a mess. Her makeup is smudged. She's arguing with the cashier about an expired coupon. She sees me, and her eyes widen. She tries to hide, but it's too late. We make eye contact, and for a second, I see a flicker of the old Amy, the one I fell in love with. You see mirror you, but it's gone as quickly as it came. She turns and hurries out of the store, leaving her groceries behind. I find out later from a mutual acquaintance that her girlfriends ditched her as soon as the money ran out. Chad, the personal trainer, dumped her for a younger, richer model. She's living in a crappy apartment on the bad side of town, working a dead-end job. A part of me feels a twisted sense of satisfaction, a small petty voice in my head that says she got what she deserved. But mostly, I just feel sad. Sad for the woman she was, and sad for the love we lost. It's been 2 years now. I've started to heal. I'm seeing a therapist, I'm working out, I'm reconnecting with my friends. I've even been on a few dates. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to trust someone enough to get married again. But I'm open to the possibility of love at some times. Late at night, I think about Amy. I wonder if she ever thinks about me. If she ever regrets letting her girlfriends ruin our marriage. I'll probably never know, and maybe that's for the best.